Hey guys, I'm back with episode 4 of How to SkyBlock. 2 of our trees grew in, so I'll just grab these. So hopefully in the next few minutes the last tree will grow in. So we're using this wood to get torches, essentially. So part of it we'll use for charcoal, part of it we'll use for the sticks. And this episode we're going to be doing the big expansion, which will be pretty exciting. We won't finish it because we won't have the dirt for the top layer, but we will have the base layer, which is the essentials basically. And we can even start building, as long as you make everything about 1-2 high, and then, you know, where it needs it, I'll build up one. You'll get it in a second. Sorry, in episode 2, I believe it's lagging pretty hard. I left my recorder on for a while it was uploading, so it overheated and it really didn't work well. So there is an audio layer that works fine, so you can watch that if you want, but really it's pretty bad quality. So I'm gonna get everything I need in my inventory here, okay? And now we're gonna get crafting. So I'll grab, see, alright. And then, remember, right, we put the planks on the bottom, logs on the top, and it's not going to use up all of this, so we don't actually have to worry about keeping extra wood, because it won't do all the logs. No, it won't do all the planks, it'll do all the logs, it won't do all the planks. Alright, I'm actually gonna steal 2 of those just in case this tree here doesn't grow in. So while we're waiting for the furnace to give us that charcoal, I may as well grab some more cobblestone. And so I'll also probably end up waiting till day anyways. I'll just skip through to the day, and hopefully the tree will be in by then. Good thing I kept this. Alright, we're gonna need probably 2 pickaxes, so we may as well use materials while we have them. Should be done. Yeah. Alright, 8 charcoal, 8 times 4, that's whatever, 36 or something. No, 32. That'll give us, that should be enough for a day and a night. So I will just give us 8. Oh, alright. And then 44, okay, we'll start with that. We'll space them out nicely, we'll grab those in a minute. And we're gonna start in the day, so I'll just skip through to there in a minute. Basically, we are going to Alright, we're going to do the expansion on this level. I said it's good to have the bedrock, but I'll put a little piece of sand maybe where the spawn is, that way we know. So I'll just get back there. I turned chat off, that way we don't have to see whatever stupid stuff. It still does the updates or whatever from like the announcements, but that's it. Yeah, so I'll see you in the daytime. I'll just be grabbing some cobble. Alright, I'm back, it's day. So I clearly miscalculated. I'm gonna need well more than about 11 or 10 stacks of cobblestone for this kind of expansion. So I'm gonna start by expanding 5. Yeah. And then we can slowly, incrementally move on. First, I actually should make a good square here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we need to add, one here. Actually, add to the other side. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna need a lot more, so I'll end up doing a lot of mining in my own time. So if I come back on video and I have just magically, 30 something stacks of cobble, I promise you I didn't cheat. I don't know, I just need this kind of cobblestone. And then eventually, you can see these guys right here, they're probably pretty rich, same with those guys. They probably have a shop going, or they will, so eventually we'll be able to buy and trade with them. I don't think the server uses money. No, it doesn't. So it actually just uses trading goods, which is really fun. Some servers use money. I actually like trading goods better because with money you can easily find loopholes, and it really gets less and less fun because it's more about money, not about actually building or the materials. So, yeah, I'm happy the server uses goods for trade. Alright, so now I'm just gonna fill this in. Yeah. So, basically, we're gonna do this little expansion thingy, and then when we see that the sun is, around, let's see, where's it coming up from? Alright, the sun is coming up in, okay, sorry. The sun is coming up from there, and it's gonna go down there. Once it gets to about here, we'll start placing down the torches. That way we don't have thousands of mobs on our island. And it's not that terrible, but on a server like this, but on other servers where if you fall off, you lose everything, it can be pretty bad, because you don't want to lose everything you have. As well, this can be pretty risky, so you want to hold down shift whenever you're on an edge. That way, you actually cannot fall off if you're on shift, unless you break the block beneath you. Which is a good thing to know, because it can really bother you. Because I've done hours of mining to get this cobblestone, and if I fell off and lost it, I'd be pretty ticked. So, so we'll just fill this in. Remember, hold down shift, put down torches before nightfall. Yeah, because you can get really screwed up, because while some mobs, like zombies and skeletons, do burn, when day comes, other mobs, like spiders or spiders, they don't burn when in daylight, so it can be pretty bad if you just have a bunch of spiders, because they can be lethal. If you accidentally hit them, they attack, so you just gotta be pretty careful there. Yeah. I'll try to do a little Amnesia portal today. I'll try to upload that. My connection is taking forever to upload these videos, so I'll probably end up having the Amnesia portal series started and up by tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, as you can see, it's not looking too great, of course, since it's, we don't have any grass down massively, and we have a little piece of grass right over there, so it doesn't look too great right now. But we're gonna mine this grass up. Okay, good. I'm gonna mine this, and we should actually be able to dig down one more. Yeah. And I'm not gonna touch the other stuff, but I'll just grab this for now. Okay. Because the grass can be really useful when you're just starting out. For example, to make tree farms or whatever. Alright, a bit of an interruption there, but basically all I did was I finished off the expansion. I picked up this dirt and I added the torches in a bit of a grid formation. So now once again we'll put our little markers here and I'll extend it, looking at how much I have. I'm going to do, I can probably do 3 more and then still have a little bit left over. So we're going to start by expanding 3 more in each direction, and I'm keeping it on a grid of 4 away from each other. That way, I could do 7, but it's just friendlier, easier to, it just makes it look a lot warmer and more welcoming. And after all, this is your house, so you may as well have that. So, we'll add on 3 to this side. Alright. And then 1 more corner, and then we can fill this in. So the 1.6 update should be coming out this week. It might already be out and I just don't know. Actually, no, it's not out yet. But I will be sure to check because that seems pretty exciting. And hopefully partway through this, they'll update the server. Also, they have to, servers, when you play on them, they also have to update. So, for example, let's say you're on a server and you update to, remember when we updated all up to 1.5 from whatever, 1.4.9, whatever that was. A bunch of the servers you might have noticed don't work because they have to update the server or the craft bucket or whatever they're using to the newest version. So that can actually take a while because sometimes they need to transfer stuff just so they don't lose it, and so that can actually take up to a week sometimes for big servers. Like when this server transferred over to 1.5, it took them about a week. So yeah, so I just, if you're really dedicated to one server, I wouldn't update until they update. So I'm gonna actually, when the update comes out, I'm not gonna get it. Well, it's actually come with a new launcher, so that's going to be pretty cool. So I actually might be able to keep both launchers, one for 1.5.2 and then one for 1.6. So that'll be pretty cool. In case you guys don't know, in 1.6 they're adding they're adding coal blocks, they're adding horses and mules, they're adding carpets, they're adding dyed clay. A lot of people wanted dyed glass for like cool windows you can make, but I guess Minecraft Mojang decided to do clay instead of glass. But hopefully in the next update, whatever it is, they'll add that. It almost looks a bit like the Minecraft April Fool's update. If any of you use that, the only difference is that they don't have like exploding sheep and chickens don't drop diamonds. If you don't know what I'm talking about with this April Fool's update, don't worry. But if you do, this will be pretty useful information, just so you know what it looks like. You can also download the beta of 1.6 from Mojang. So I've actually tried it out, and it's pretty cool. It's very different because there's also bales of hay, so you can feed the horses, and there's also horse armor because you want to protect your horse for when you're riding it. Yeah, this was a good guess I made with the expanding it by 3 because I would definitely not have had enough to do 4. Because once you get to this point, each side can take up to like, soon we're going to get when each side takes up half a stack, and I think to do the total expansion, it'll take, I think it'll take around 157 stacks of cobblestone. So it's not going to be too fun or interesting. So you can see we have a nice grid going on here. I don't need to put the torches, but I'll just continue the grid. So 1, 2, 3. Just because it's night and I have time. And oops. Oh yeah. Okay, good. You also don't want to lose any materials, because when you're starting off, all the materials are they're worth a lot when you're just starting off, because you don't have anything to trade or any money if you're on a server that uses Vault or some sort of economy plugin like that. So, so yeah, it can be pretty annoying if you lose stuff when you're just starting. So, okay, so there's nothing down on this side. Alright, so we are all set up for the night. You see that the grid was going to continue here, but that's my gen. So I decided to just put the torches on either side. And my tree still hasn't grown in yet. And I always want to plant that. Alright, so it's always good to just get planting. And then hopefully those will grow in. We'll make more torches. I'll be grabbing some cobblestone and I'll skip through this till I have another, let's say 20 stacks, or no, I'll say 17 stacks. I'll get 17 stacks. That way I can have my pickaxe, a line, and then another line in my inventory. So once I'm at 17 stacks, I'll see you then. I'm going to end this episode here. I will see you in episode 5, and subscribe, like, and add some comments if anything's not working again, or if you'd like me to do some other game. Yeah, so I will see you in the next episode.